What's this? More RimWorld? Hey everybody, Awesome Corn Possum here. Welcome back. Yes, we're starting a new colony, and this time I have added a few mods. Nothing too crazy. I'll list, if I remember, I'll list what's included in the description, but it's basically new weapons, new armors, new animals. There's also a medieval mode which restricts technologies to like a lower level, less than spacer, so no crazy guns. But we're not going to play that right now. We're going to play Randy Random on rough difficulty on committed mode. So once again, no going back if things happen. We have to just accept it and move on. So I'm going to be playing on the seed Merlin. And let's see what that gets us. Okay. This is our planet, and I want to quick change this. Make sure this is set to the larger of the medium-sized maps. And I'm just going to kind of random select until I find something that I like. I want at least small hills, of course no sea ice, no ice sheets. Mountainous temperate forest. Mountainous. How do I feel about that? It's on this island though with nothing near us, and well, it's not really an island, but we're pretty far away from everything, so I don't really like this. So flat terrain, no. I want some mountains. Mountainous temperate forest. Where are we? Okay, close to what looks like a road, close to some other camps. Close to some pirates, though, if that's what these skull and crossbones are. But mountainous, so that'll be different than our last playthrough. Special feature caves. Okay. Temperate forest. Forest of deciduous trees interspersed with fertile clearings. Many species of animals move around among the trees and on the plains. Temperature is going to be between 20 degrees and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. We have good amount of growing, I guess. Half the year is growing zone. Slate and marble, so a little harder to dig because there's no sandstone. I think that's the easiest to dig out rock, but you know what? Mountainous. Let's give it a try. See what happens. Though mountainous scares me because that means the ability to have infestations. So we lost our colony to the mega spiders last time, and I'm not sure we're ready for them this time, but we'll try. So I'm going to just select our randomly chosen colonists here, unless things are very bad. First character, not so great. Incapable of dumb labor, incapable of crafting, incapable of cooking, but they're awesome with plants and animals, and the other artistic, medical, social, so that's decent, but they can't hardly do any violence. They're not incapable of violence, they're just real crap at it. Crappy at construction and mining too. So that's Shu. We have Cassie. Cassie is great at shooting. I don't like this minor artery blockage. That doesn't sound very good. Good at shooting, good at construction, good at cooking. I mean, decent, I suppose. And we have Rustlin here. Could be Rustlin, but I'm just going to say Rustlin. Good at cooking, good at artistic, good at medical. So nobody's great at crafting, but it's alright, I guess. So already set up with Cassie and Rustlin having a relationship, so it's going to be interesting. We have a daughter out there somewhere in the world. Oh, and Shu is Cassie's mother, so we've got a couple and the mother. That could lead to some interesting dynamics. Alright, let's give it a go and see where we land. What is this mountainous world gonna give us? The three of you awake in your cryptus sleep with sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. Yeah. Here we go. Crash land. Alright. Quick pause and look around the map. So definitely mountainous, that's for sure. They weren't lying. Huge zone here, so basically no enemies at all are going to be coming from the south because it's impassable. So all the enemies are going to be coming from this area through the water. Okay, and this could be incredibly defensible. So what if we... where do we want to set up? I'm sure we want to set up towards the side of the mountain. Maybe where we are here is that if we get over here, then we're too close to this edge of the map where enemies can spawn. Or maybe we want to move way back over here. That gives us a good ability to wall off this area. I mean, it's practically already walled off. And then we could put a wall here, and we'll kind of just huddle up in this zone. That might be our ancient danger, which could be bad for us, as long as it's not more, more bugs. Yeah, that probably is our ancient danger, which I don't like the idea of settling so close to it, but you know, we just won't dig in. What do we got for wildlife? Tons. Buffaloes, alpacas, turkeys. Okay, so we could just go through the map and see if we can pick up anything that dropped off the ship. Alright, one last look back at the wildlife tab. So we got tons, but we also have a ton of predators. Cougars, timberwolves, lynxes, things that may decide to hunt us or our animal. Speaking of our animal, what did we come with? One Dreamweaver, a female Norwegian forest cat. Very nice. Okay, did I not tell you to... There we go. I missed the most important spot when I was going through the map. I missed the area right where our people were, apparently. Okay. Just gonna assume I got everything. Alright, so... first things first... what do we have here? Slate, marble, compacted steel. This scary room. Alright, so maybe we will set up in here for the night. So gonna... I know we still haven't unpaused, but... And I've got some things that I'm not expecting because of the mods, so I've got furniture and extra furniture, I guess. Benches, square chairs, a 1x1 table, outdoor lamp, a simple bed, which is different than a bed, so 45 wood versus 40 wood. I'm not sure why I would choose one over the other. 5 wood doesn't sound that great, but let's just throw 3 sleeping spots in here for now. And we'll build. We'll just enclose ourselves in for now. And we also need a animal sleeping spot as well, don't we? Good. Okay, so they won't like that, but that won't be... We won't be living in there for long. So let's check out... Let's go ahead and throw the manual priorities on. Set everybody to 1. Let's strip everything else and then we can see without any numbers getting in the way. Okay, doctor. We definitely want Ruslan to be our doctor. And I'm going to say his name, Ruslan or Ruslan, interchangeably, it seems like, so just get used to that, I guess. The other people can doctor, but I don't know if I want them to doctor. We might leave that for emergencies. We can go in and set manually if we have to. Everyone else, bed rest and basic, you can do that. Now, Shu is pretty good at a lot of things, but since she's practically our only grower and our only plant cutter, we probably want to set her to 1s on those. And Shu, I mean, you have great hunting skills, but you're awful at shooting, I thought, so I'm not going to set you to hunt. How about you be a 2 on a handler, a 3 on a warden, and you're also practically our only researcher. I mean, Ruslan could do it, but he's a 2, and that's not great. So, I also want you to 1 in research. So if you're not growing and plant cutting, you're researching. If you're not researching, you're handling and wardening. You're going to be researching a lot, though. So I'm going to give you a 2, because you'd never get around to handling or wardening if you just stuck at the research bench all day. So you'll handle first, and then research. Okay, so... Cassie, you were just pretty average at everything, huh? So maybe I'll leave you for last once we figure out. So, Ruslan, you will be our cook. That's for sure. You will be an artist because you're best at that. And so that leaves everything else to Cassie. Well, except for hauling and cleaning, we'll divvy that up. But Cassie, so we need a hunter. Were you any good at hunting, Cassie? Where are you? I've already lost my marbles about knowing how to click on things. Okay. There we go. Yes. Cassie, you definitely will be our hunter. So, is the rifle under there? Yeah. Cassie, pick up the rifle. Ruslan, what are you good at? Anything? You're good at melee. So where is the knife? Knife. Is it under there? Yeah. Ruslan. Equip the knife. Shu, you're pretty awful at it, but equip the revolver. Okay, so that means Cassie is our hunter. So she can be... Just trying to rethink things. 2 in construction. Maybe you could be a 2 and everything else, and then a... Same for you, I guess. And do I want to give you any 2 level skills? I mean, you're a 4 in a lot of things, so it's not great, but you do have some small passions for things, so we'll give those 2s. So we have no minor. That kind of sucks for a mountainous game, but Wrestling, I guess you are the minor now. So we don't have a real good we don't have someone dedicated to warden or handling, but when Shu is not growing or plant cutting or researching, they'll get to that. Wardening at 3. No, wardening at 2. Because they would never get to dealing with our prisoners if they were stuck on a research bench forever. Okay, let's go with that. And since we feel like we're going to be setting up over here, do want the steel. Yes, we will be unpausing soon, I promise. Let's mine that out for now. And, well, they're going to walk all the way across, which won't be great for me, so I'm going to have to mine out this spot, and then we can set up a door. Okay, just get things moving. So I probably want to put a... Maybe I should have made that my stockpile zone and not our house, but whatever. Let's just set up a stockpile zone here. And let's get it out of the elements by putting a roof around it. Cobblestone wall, that's different. Made by sandstone chunks. Or I could choose slate or marble. Okay, that's good because I don't have any sandstone. Okay, Shu, you don't have anything to do, I guess. You're just wandering. Let's look at your time. So, you know, I was watching some other players and they didn't set these up. They just let them do anything at any time except for kind of sleep. So maybe we'll give that a try. Alright. Yeah, I know. So it's without a miner, a dedicated miner, we're gonna have a real tough time digging into these rocks. So we're gonna have to set up a base outdoors. I was gonna hope to dig into the mountain and set up our first places in there, but that's just not gonna be feasible. So what do we want to do? Alright, let's give a quick pause. Oh, we do definitely need to set up some growing zones. That's what I need to do. Growing zones. Any fertile soil? I don't see any dark soil, so I guess not. So let's make a 10 by 10. Let's make another 10 by 10. And maybe we will make two little 5 by 5s. Oh, what's that? That is rocks. That's lovely. That's not what I wanted at all. I need a space between them if I wanted to do that. So how about a 5 by 6 and a 5 by 3? You can be heel root. You are cotton, potatoes, sure, and corn. Okay, here's a thought though. We have a cat as our companion, and they require meat. So we're gonna have to make sure we always have a pile of meat or some kibble on hand, because they're not gonna be eating our potatoes or corn, that's for sure. Okay, we want this area open. I think eventually maybe this will be a kill box zone. So we should start putting buildings down here. We've got some naturally growing heel root right there. And some berries ready to harvest, but first we need to think about how we want to set up our power, because if we're gonna have a kitchen and a freezer area, we are gonna need some power. And the space is already occupied there. Okay. Oh, wait. We do not want to cover up the steam geyser. So wind turbine over here, maybe. People are moving awfully slowly right now, but that's alright. So if we put the wind turbine over there, it's going to be a long haul, but we can snake some cords. I think I do want to put a main base here. So let's think about that. Can we plan it out? So if we had, I'm going to need some room. Save some room for the steam geyser. So what if we had this? We will double up the walls. I guess, except we probably want to... I'll say we don't want to run over that heel root, but maybe that's okay. So a double insulated freezer area. Maybe we'll put our coolers here. Leave a little room for them. Just jut out. Okay, after that, like a little small room here where we can put like a butcher's table, maybe some other things. You guys are moving real slow. Are you out of wood already? Is that the problem? Oh, you got wood. You're not hauling very much. Where's everybody up to? You're sewing. You're going for a walk. You're also going for a walk. Jeez. Maybe I should set you guys up some working hours so you actually do something. Okay, but anyways. Continue time. And let's think about, so maybe we have a butcher area here and we can set up our butcher and stove, and maybe this can be a dining area, kind of kitchen, an eat-in kitchen. Then if we want some small bedrooms, maybe some very small bedrooms, and a center hallway. You know what? I don't like the design because I don't like one wide hallways. So I think it's gonna have to be this, which means it gives them very small bedrooms. But it gives us a 3 wide hallway. But you know what? Whatever. I could redesign the whole base, but I'm not going to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and across. Trying to be a little more plan to what to how we set things up, instead of being just completely higgledy-piggledy as we did last time. Alright, so need recreation variety. Okay, get yourself a wooden horseshoe pin out here. Get on it. And let's go ahead and set the structure, I guess. Wooden walls. Yes, we will put in doors, don't worry. Yeah, it's asymmetrical. Fight me. And we probably want to set up a chop wood. Dreamweaver, are you eating our packaged survival meals? And by the way, if you know the song, feel free to sing along. I will try to not do that and alienate the few viewers I have. Alright, let's get it speeded up. I haven't really done much on this day. Cassie has barely constructed our little stockpile, but we haven't hauled anything into it. And we are going to need a dumping stockpile zone. That's what I'm looking for. Yep, so just chuck it all in here. That'll be fun. Where are you going, Cassie? Everyone else gone to bed. Okay, so you're eating. So while they're eating, let's manage their outfits. So they really all are. They all are soldiers. I mean, Shu's basically just a worker, but yeah, we'll put them in worker. Food restrictions doesn't matter. Drugs doesn't matter. And hopefully we get more done next in the next day. Also known as tomorrow in normal human English. So let us set up a roadblock here. It's not going to be very strong of a roadblock, but do something. Unhappy nudity. Cassie, didn't you have clothes? Oh, did I tell you not to wear certain clothes because they were too... no. So why did you drop your clothes, Cassie? We have some overalls you could have worn. Weren't you wearing them? Maybe it's a issue with the mods. So Cassie, what is a soldier? Builder's jacket. Yeah, it must be because of the mod had added all these things that you know what? Let's just say anything. Yeah. The mod doesn't seem to be playing nice with the new clothing types. We might have to fix that off camera. Thank you for building that, Cassie. Appreciate it. Finally getting some work done on our bedrooms. Wrestling, you're going to be the next best miner in all of the RimWorld by the time you're done with all this practice. Coming to the end of the second day and we've still got stuff just laying about. Well, I guess when Shu is done... Dreamweaver has the flu. One of your animals has gotten sick from flu. Make sure they get proper treatment and rest as much as possible. Didn't know that animals could get the flu. That's a thing. Needs tending. Can someone deal with that? Who is our... Cassie, are you doing it? No. Rosalind, you... Can you tend to our poor cat with the flu? No, you're doing it in the dark, and that can't be very helpful. Tend quality, only 22%. Yeah, it's probably because you're doing it in the dark. Well, sorry to hear that, Dreamweaver. We really need to start hauling this stuff because it can't be doing it any good to sit out in the open. Cassie, why do you have a minor break risk? Ravenously hungry. Unsightly environment. Awful barracks. Slept in the cold. Yes. But we're trying to fix that. Look, you're building them right now. Yes, I know, need defenses. But we have other things to deal with right now. 10% immunity to the flu? Okay. Yes, go eat your meal and then I'm going to force you to haul some things, if I can. Okay, you are hauling. Great. Oh, because all your mining tasks are done, so I won't have to babysit you, hopefully. And then Shu should be done sewing pretty soon. Let's go on Dreamweaver. Resting up. Minor flu. Can be tended again in another 1.5 days. Rustlin, I thought you were going to be hauling some stuff. No, because you have construct before that. Well, that's okay, I guess. We want to get these done quickly. Stuff out here isn't deteriorating too badly. So, just sorry to give it another pause, but just wanted to make sure we had the components to build this. Because we certainly don't have them in our stockpile because people are slacking in their hauling duties. Get these things out of here. Alright, I want to see you guys haul the rest of the stuff. Low food, low medicine. Chop chop. How's it going? Minus 5% consciousness, minus 5% manipulation, minus 10% breathing. Which is still okay. Didn't we build a... Okay, we do have a door there. It's just propped open by the pile of logs that are sitting there. Okay, so we will move into these rooms tomorrow. And I don't want to, but I just don't want to set any more construction jobs until they haul stuff. I guess this stuff will be okay for another day. Okay, so since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Wrestling thinks you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? We'll just go with the random Shona. And our faction is called Shona, and our settlement is called Kent. We now have the colony of Kent. Okay, we're gonna have to chop some trees because the wind turbine is blocked. So let's go ahead and do that. Chop this one. Okay, so that doesn't count as a chop because it's an immature tree. So just cut it. No medicine, minor break risk. Yeah. We'll set you guys up later. Doing a great job though. Keep up the great work. Now I need you guys to... You can't haul at all, can you? You're basically only good at growing and plant cutting, and you don't have... Okay, so we'll set you in art as a 3. There's nothing you do to warden or handle. And our cat can't be trained in anything, right? No. So I guess you'll just have to be idle, Drew, until we can get a research bench set up. But right now I want everybody to do some hauling, if you can, please. I'm sure we will have our first real event soon. Yes, I know we need a battery, but I don't want to give them any more distractions from their hauling duties. Still got the minor flu, but you've got 49% immunity. Alright, getting some of that hauling in. And And it's going to take another full day for us to haul everything out, huh? I was hoping we would be farther along than this in this time. Transport pod crash. A renowned professor named Jackalope is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she'll be badly wounded. Jackalope is not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue her and hope she joins freely, or capture her for recruitment or slavery purposes. Okay, so for that, before we even go look to see what's going on, we need to set up... We ideally should have a bed for this, for our poor prisoner. But let's just set up a sleep spot and maybe a torch lamp in here. But where is that transport pod? There's Jackalope. Okay. So let's check out your bio. Great at cooking, plants, social. So again, can't hardly mine at all. Barely heard of mining. Incapable of violence. You're a masochist. You like getting hurt. So you're incapable of hurting things and you like getting hurt. That's different. And you're nervous. So you will break sooner. Not great. Cassie, you are... No, Rustlin's our doctor. So Cassie, you capture. And I did not set a prisoner bed. 4 prisoners. Cassie. Capture. There we go. What's your health? Are you very beat up? Death in 8 hours. Minor blood loss. So, Ruslan, can you go work on this lamp and be awake for when Cassie comes back? Or not, just go back to sleep. That's cool. And you found the ancient danger. Oh, the ancient danger is here. Not over here. Okay. Alright. Jackalope. How you doing? Death in 5 hours. Okay, we still have time. So you had a bruised torso, a gunshot in your left arm, cracked left humerus, and a scratch on your right leg. How did you... What were you doing in space when this happened? Go tend, please. Like, don't you normally need to take medicine to do that? Oh, because we have you herbal medicine or worse, so we will never give you our good medicine. Okay, well, hopefully that's alright. Hopefully we can fix a gunshot and a scratch with no medicine. Alright, well, your bleeding's... You've stopped bleeding. That's great. Pretty crappy bandages, but we had to do it on the ground by torchlight. We'll maybe force someone to grab that medicine. So what if we just crack into this thing? Since that's not an ancient danger, maybe we can store our batteries in here. Hopefully that's not an ancient danger. It didn't tell us it was. I can't imagine we have 2 ancient dangers. So, while everyone's sleeping, let's get some furniture set up. Check out the extra furniture tab. Let's put a little table over here for you. Square chair has 45 wood. Is that any different than just a dining chair? No, it's just a different look. Okay, so give you a little chair to work with. Give me a little plant pot to cheer you up. And we'll probably want to put you an actual bed in here. So you get beds before everyone else, probably. And we'll build torch lamps, even though we'll probably replace them very soon. Can't build an animal bed. Can build a animal sleeping box though. Who is... well, we'll wait to see whose rooms are whose. So our cat is in need of some tending, but our tender is asleep. Hopefully you don't get any infections, and then we will have to allow you medicine. Thank you for feeding the cat. Gargopods. What do we got? Hair meat. Well, I'll allow it, but that means we will really have to work on... we're going to have to prioritize our freezer then. Because that's going to go bad very quickly. So, no time to double wall it. Temperature, that's what I'm looking for. Wake up, guys. Jeez. You guys still sleeping? Okay, you know what? This letting you set your own hours things, not working. So you can anything for a couple hours, then you get up and you work for 5, then you take a couple hours off, then you work for 5 more. We had 10-hour shifts, guys. Get up. Thank you for tending to the cat. Tend quality only 11%. That's not that great. But I guess that is without medicine. So you're trying to treat the flu basically with nothing. We actually goofed there because we really wanted a probably a door so our people could get in and out. Okay, so you do need some power conduits. Well, it's a long string of them. But that's alright. Got a lot of steel to work with. Where was that hare meat? Down here. Maturates in a day and a half, so we got a little time. But it will probably go to waste, unfortunately. So we don't even have our coolers cooling because we have no power. And everyone's going to bed. Major flu. That's not great. Minus 10 consciousness, minus 10 manipulation, minus 15 breathing. Okay, summer has begun. 87% immunity. 88% immunity for the cat, so still looking okay. Not great, but okay. So Jackalope is up. I'm gonna need these guys to get up and start working on some things. I mean, I don't really need you to chop that wood right now. I've got other things you should be working on. Want food, need meal sources, whatever. Can I mean, can't really prioritize you forever. Okay, so are we gonna continue? Thank you, guys. Okay, one more spot. No, we botched it. Go back and do it again. Okay, so you decided you'd rather not? Alright, whatever. Going for a walk. Okay, the freezers are going. Set a stockpile here. Set this to, we don't want rotten. We probably don't want well, let's put our drugs in there, sure, medicine. Raw resources we don't want to put in our freezer. Body parts, sure, we'll put in there. Serums. I don't know anything about serums. Drumbo horn. Yeah, I don't care. Put it in there. Whatever. No weapons. Don't want to put weapons in there. Don't want to put apparel. Don't want to put buildings. Like put entire buildings. No buildings. Just corpses, body parts, foods, and you'll be preferred. Now, don't build the beds. Can we... Spoils in 18 hours. Okay, so haul, please. Actually, you should haul this one because it's bigger. I don't know if you even can carry that much hair meat at one time. Hey, Dreamweaver, you're up and about. You developed an immunity to the flu. Way to go! You still, not doing so hot. Still got some problems, but... Got a squirrel hanging out in here. Let's go ahead and... Do we not know how to build batteries? That's a research thing, right? Yeah, we don't know how to build batteries. So we need to get that research bench up and running soon. Or else, these freezers are probably, these coolers are probably going to turn off at some point. Yeah, instead of hauling that marble chunk, that's not very important. Can you haul this hair meat? Oh, they must have hauled a lot of it. Must have grabbed a whole bunch of hair meat, just stuffed their pockets with hair meat on the way back. Yeah, 74 and 75. So whose bed do I want to be whose? Jackalope, can you deconstruct that sleeping spot? Just go get in your bed, please. And beds. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. An awful bedroom. Awful bedroom. Awful bedroom. Negative 26 bedroom. Why is it so bad? Let's see. What setting is that? That is... room stats, I guess. So... it is ugly, very dirty, and awful impressiveness. Where is the beauty toggle? I know that's a thing. So up here, these tiles are pretty ugly. These tiles... oh yeah, so this is the ugliest room. So, who was our aesthetic? Where? There we go. We unselected that somehow. Bio. Jogger and kind and ugly. Psychopath aesthetic. Okay, Rustlin, this is your room now, because you don't mind sleeping in a crappy room. And that means... wait, so you guys are already lovers, so I should have built you guys a... should have built you a larger bed, but I didn't, so whatever. Cassie, this is you. Shu, this is you. And then who is bonded Who is Dreamweaver bonded with? Anyone? No one? Well, Cassie? Congratulations, you're the proud owner of one cat. Dreamweaver is just going to hang out in the prisoner room. Well, since we can't get that box solar flared, shut down all electrical devices. Lovely, just as soon as we got the freezer working. Since we won't have time to build that that animal crate, we will just put down a sleeping spot there. A short wall. That's interesting. Passable chest-high wall. A little different. Wooden wall. Wooden wall. And we will probably want to put a wooden door and a wooden door into this room. Dreamweaver is conked out over here. It's getting mighty warm in our freezer area. Hare meat is going to spoil in 19 hours, 17 hours. Hopefully this the solar flare ends soon. "13 hours. So we actually have no idea. We have no information on how long a solar flare will last. That's lovely. Because this stuff's going to spoil in 8 hours. But since it's a new day in game, and this episode's taking a little bit, I think that's where we will call it for now in this new colony. Colony of Kent, I think it was, with Rustlin, Shu, Cassie, Dreamweaver the Norwegian forest cat, and Jackalope the professor that's in restraints but in severe pain. Well, that's alright. You'll get over it, I'm sure. But thanks for joining me on this new series on RimWorld. Look forward to playing more and hopefully no more mega spiders this time. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again next time.